All right, so Eric putting one card on the bottom, Dave putting one card on the bottom, Polluted Delta getting cracked, and Dragon's Rage Channeler. Garrett the Square says, I assume New York has a strong MTG scene. How toxic is the community in general? Well, at my local game store, we do have a strong MTG community. There's Commander, Legacy, Modern. There's a lot of F&M, booster draft people, etc. No toxic people. No toxic people. We have a very nice community at Game Storia. Except for me. And except for Force of Phil. That's an interesting question, though. Like, of people out there watching live or in the YouTube comments, are there some local game stores, let's say, in your area that you just won't go to because the community is just too toxic? Like, how big of a problem is that in the Magic world? I'm sure it's a problem somewhere for some people. Dragon's Rage Channeler for Dave. Santiago Chile, 90% no toxic in Legacy. Very nice. A lightning bolt got surveilled into the graveyard. I have been to local game stores, though, in the past that I decided 15 minutes after I got there that I'm never coming here again. But I don't know how frequently people are having that experience. I've had it very few times. A fetch here for Dave. I'll try to keep track of the phone with life totals is a little bit blown out, so I'll try to keep track a little bit clearer for all of us here. Do you play at Game Story at Dream Trawler? I don't know if I forgot somebody's username. Steamboat says it's not that bad, but in my experience, MTG players in general seem to be more correct with mistriggers and stuff.
Three cards. I do it.
Oh, Dream Trawler is Guy. I didn't know. What's up, Guy? There's too many people with too many usernames. My bad. This whole time, Dream Trawler was in the chat.
Sure.
And I had no idea who it was. All right. Lotus Petal comes down for Eric.
I found a lot of flaws with it.
Is it Underground Sea for Eric?
And the stat exile was card. New line back. Yeah. I'm gonna try to go modern spin with it, but yeah, there's this whole issue of like, alright, so your exile card from your hand changes one. You still have to be able to like deal with counter magic. So your exile card from your hand.
Wishclaw Talisman. Yeah, Steamboat making a great point. In my experience playing against Eric If Eric reaches and takes out this neat little
Yeah.
storm and mana indicator card, you are dead.
Triggers me.
You are a goner. So far, it hasn't been placed on the table, so Dave is safe.
True instant land sorcery. It is. Commander Storm is 1, 2. Storm is 3.
All right, so Eric putting Storm is 3 on the table in using a die. Dave is still alive. It's when the mana and Storm counter card comes out that you start to realize you're in trouble. All right, so a Daze gets paid for by Lotus Petal, and Wishclaw Talisman will resolve.
Okay.
Passing the turn, Delver Trigger on the stack.
I will respond to the trigger by bolting you, and I'll trigger DRC. Sure.
All right, Bolt with the Delver Trigger on the stack.
Yep.
DRC will dump a Polluted Delta into the graveyard.
And I'll check the Delver. Sure.
Eric down to 15. Delver did not flip.
I'll attack the board.
I believe that was just... Yeah, that was 4, right? So down to 11. So Wishclaw Talisman, one of the key cards in these Storm decks these days. Badlands comes down for Eric. Sonic, thank you for the resub. 6 months with Prime for Sonic. It is Legacy time. Thank you, Sonic. Former Hype Train conductor, Sonic. Dark Ritual just hit the stack. Looks like it's resolving. Uh-oh, Eric's here we go. Eric's reaching in the bag. Dave is in trouble. There it is, everybody. The little card. This game might be over. When I see that card, it triggers me because it's so scary. When Eric pulls that little card out, you're dead. You're dead. It's like an omen. Here's Rite of Flame.
Just switch this. Just
3 black mana, and
how many cards in
I guess Rite of Flame is still on the stack.
Yeah, this is like, we're going to decide in. Like,
Maybe Dave is thinking about responding to it. I'm not sure who has priority. All right, force pitching Murktide Surveil on the Rite of Flame. So Storm is 3. 3 black mana still in the pool for Eric, and here's a Vela Summer getting fired off to protect Rite of Flame.
And then the Rite of Flame.
Like I said, that little card comes out, you're a goner. You're a goner. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. So 2 cards in hand currently for Eric. Has Vela Summer cover now. 5 mana in the pool. 4 Storm. A Wishclaw Talisman available. Yeah, Val should be below Rite of Flame, you're right.
Is this flipped? No. And did you bin off of the I did not. You didn't. I left it.
Eric having a think.
Exactly. I was just gonna draw all 3 cards and return. So I had to take those.
I have no idea what Eric's... I mean, we don't know the 2 cards in hand, but I'm not sure... Aquina's pointing out in the chat, needs a Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame, or LED to cast Ad Nauseum this turn. I'm not sure what's left in hand that made Eric go for it this turn. All right, so we're seeing an activation of Witchclaw Talisman. Eric seems frustrated. Maybe they messed up something?
Do this going down to...
Okay, using a black mana to activate Witchclaw Talisman. That will resolve. Witchclaw moves over to Dave's side. Unlikely that Dave will ever use it. A card just got put in Eric's hand.
Shuffle. I'm going to try to cast it.
Galvanic Relay. Okay, so Galvanic Relay is on the stack now.
So it'll be 5 copies in total.
There would be 5 total copies of Galvanic Relay.
Of something floating. 1 black mana, and I'm not going to spend mana to cast it. Sure.
So this turn is likely over for Eric, but we'll see what is available for next turn. Dark Ritual, Lion's Eye Diamond, Bloodstained Mire, and Volcanic Island, another Bloodstained Mire. Not great. That was a pretty lame Galvanic Relay.
It's over. Yep. Iteration. Yep.
Expressive Iteration revealed on top for Dave.
Instant, land, creature, sorcery. 6.
Attacking for 6. Oh, maybe Eric was at 10 actually, so I might have missed a damage. Down to 4 now, I believe. It's a bit hard to see.
Trigger.
Firing off the Expressive Iteration, Surveil.
I'll put both in graveyard. Yep.
Bolt got put into the graveyard. Finds a Scalding Tarn. Yeah, the card was out and opponent's still alive. I lied, yeah. I hyped up Eric for nothing. Thanks a lot, Eric. Eric letting down the entire channel right now. Really is a shame.
I think you're better at tutoring than I am.
I tell the players that play on camera, no pressure, we're just having fun. But Eric is just letting us all down right now, We should really get on him about it. All right, the Volcanic Island gets played from exile, and there's a Dark Ritual and LED left in the exile zone available via Galvanic Relay last turn, which basically was lame. All right, Dark Ritual making 3 mana. 1 Storm. Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, I missed what Dave revealed there. Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
That's 3 Storm. Eric trying to figure out how to tap. There it is. Wow. Seems like
And of course, well,
it did not come together for Eric. Needed that Brainstorm to be great. All right, Eric on the play here in game 2. Putting 1 on the bottom.
Why not? Came here to play Magic. Get a load of this turn 1 play. I'm gonna pass.
I like it.
Just keep doing that.
Did Eric just pass the turn without making a play?
Well, yeah.
I will not. Nope. I'm breaking
It's
it.
called like a gentleman's or something.
Seems like it. All right, Mishra's Bauble coming in.
Play
Misty
Misty.
Rainforest. Yeah, this deck would be considered the Epic Storm.
Alright, I'll pass and draw.
All right, Mishra's Bauble liked the card on top, chose not to shuffle and drew it here. A neat play you can make with Mishra's Bauble is look at your top card and then choose to fetch it away before drawing.
Sure.
Double fetch. Volcanic number 1. Volcanic number 2. Eric with no permanents on the board. Eric saving up resources to possibly explode with a whole bunch of stuff. All right, Counterbalance is a good one. Counterbalance is annoying as heck. All right, Drew for turn now is Eric. Plays a Mox Opal. Counterbalance trigger reveals a 1.
Yep, almost good.
Lion's Eye Diamond, safe.
LED, I will daze.
It's getting dazed. All right. I thought it would be safe around the counterbalance, but a smart daze there from Kaplan. I like that play. Eric still has no mana available. And Lion's Eye Diamond is, of course, very powerful in these Storm decks. Aquina saying, I think Eric is just playing very patiently here. You can match your pace to your opponent. If they're not pressuring you, just wait and assemble resources to make a play. I agree. No creatures on the board yet for Kaplan. Counterbalance is really annoying, though. Brainstorm getting fired off. We knew about the Brainstorm.
The float strand was in there last turn, right? I should be.
No. You
I
did
dazed.
because you dazed, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just. Let me just think about that for a second.
You missed a couple land drops.
I did, but I've only I've only had one. Oh no! Actually,
This is turn 4, right?
let me think. Because I went.
Players are trying to figure out if Dave already played a land this turn.
I went Mox Opal,
YouTube commenters will be checking all of it very closely.
and then you put that into and then I played
Counterbalance.
Yeah,
full
this is a
turn
main phase
pass.
brainstorm.
And this is-
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I'll put back 1.
Yeah, this is so dumb because
Yeah, I think this is turn 3. I think Aquinas is right.
Put back 2.
All right, putting 2 back on top.
Sure.
Dragon's Rage Channeler coming down and passing the turn.
What a pass.
Just passing the turn. Ponder Surveil.
Race them.
Yep.
Keith Master Flex is here, jamming some bagels in the chat. What's up, Keith? Attacking with the Delirium. Dragon's Rage Channeler. And a Delver comes down for Dave. And a Wasteland. Now that might have been 2 land drops in a turn, right?
I'm gonna move through my phases.
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Discarding Tendrils to hand size here is Eric.
Trigger Delver and fetch.
Delver trigger on the stack, gonna fetch. Down to 17.
Got the brainstorm TV for it.
Draw.
No Delver flip. Attacking for 4. Yeah, I guess the card on top was known that it wasn't going to flip Delver, right?
Good.
Eric still has not made any really... has not made any plays in this game. Cast an LED that got countered, and there's a Mox Opal, and discarded a Tendrils to hand size. Just nothing going on yet. As Twitch chat was pointing out, this might be just a patient, wait for the right time to strike kind of thing, but running out of time here with creatures now on the board for Kaplan. Has to beat this counterbalance somehow as well. Counterbalance is tough. What number is on top of the library? A 0 or a 1 could be a big problem. All right, a fetch here for
This was a 4.
Eric. Maybe getting ready to do something here.
I'm gonna grab a.
Finds a Taiga. Oh, dropping some cards.
Play a land and then I'll tap this.
Plays an Underground Sea. Carpet of Flowers. Okay. That'll be able to make 3 mana currently. Counterbalance trigger is on the stack.
Sure. I'll respond to the
Counterbalance getting responded to with a Brainstorm. Surveil.
I'll put a meltdown in the
Meltdown into the graveyard. Meltdown. I mean, Meltdown was a 1. I'm assuming there's another 1 available in Dave's hand to put back on top here. Counterbalance reveal, DRC countering Carpet of Flowers. All right, Eric just reveals the hand and scoops it up. Dave gets there. Dave gets there.